Hello, this is Dave Hammer, a hobby blacksmith. I have something I'd like to share with you. I'm a tool junkie with lots of toys. Unfortunately, I have a small shop where space is limited. If you have a similar situation, you may be interested in how I integrated several belt grinders, a buffer, and a wire wheel onto one tool stand. I call this my grinding polishing station. I built the first version about 10 years ago, and it's gone through an evolution to get where it is now. The station also has a tree with branches where I store my angle grinders and most often used drills. There it is. The workhorse of this station is a 3 by 132-inch belt grinder. It's got a 5-horse motor, and I use this for all the heavy-duty grinding that I need in my shop. It's actually the most used of my grinders. I use it from everything from shaping to angling to just knocking edges off of things. Here I'm working on a disc. One of my things I like to do is make hats, and sometimes I'll have discs that are already made, and sometimes I'll cut them out and then smooth them up like this. So I'm knocking off the edge. I would caution always be careful when you're, especially careful when you're using gloves with sanders. This is a hat. The second grinder is a 2 by 60 belt grinder, and I use this grinder a lot also. I use it pretty much for all my slack belt grinding. When I'm working on a project like this, I'll sand the edge fine and then buff it. One of the other things that I do with this is I sharpen my drill bits all the way from like 1/8 inch up to an inch. These sanders put a fine belt on it, and they work wonderfully for this. This 6 by 8 48 belt sander is a carry forward from my woodworking days. I don't use this belt sander a lot. I used to before I built this unit. It was on a standalone stand. When you need it, it's a handy thing to have. A new addition is a 2 by 72 belt grinder with a VFD with a 12-inch drive wheel. One of my goals is to learn how to hollow grind knives. I'm not big on knives. I've made a few, but I would like to learn how to use this tool to hollow grind knives. This little demonstration shows I still need a lot more practice doing this. This is just stock removal. In the future, I'll be forging knives and then grinding them. Some of them on this into a hollow grind edge. Another new addition is a small wheel grinding station or small wheel grinder. I designed this and made it this past week, and it's basically just a heavy plate with a 1-inch square bar and a 1-inch square tubing. And then I bought this holder and these wheels off of eBay. To change the wheels, basically just push the item into the holder and then take the wheel out and change it, put it back. It's very easy. There's a compression spring in that square tubing. It's worked really well. This is one use for this. I have lots of other uses in mind. I've wanted this tool for a long time. Wasn't sure how I was going to make it and just came up with this simple idea. This is a variable speed buffer. It's a commercial unit. I bought it at an auction. Used. It's a wonderful machine. It's a 2 horsepower DC motor. I can run this at very low RPMs up to 3,600 RPMs. It's a great buffer. Finally, the wire wheel. This is an arbor on the side. There are other things that can be put on this arbor. I just don't have anything else on it right now. That's my grinding buffering station, Swiss Army style. Thanks for watching.